Hey viewers, welcome to another game schedule Pro Gamer. Today we're doing a Vayne game, and Vayne is going to show us how to play ranked with Vayne. Now this is actually a ranked game, although in the end you'll probably not believe it if I read the description correctly. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to get rid of some of the stuff in the vision here. Should all be good now. Yeah, Vayne is here with Fudgefiend. They are on Skype together, and they are up against Graves and Lux, so no healing there, not even healing as a summoner spell. Whereas Vayne does have heal, and which is kind of the standard nowadays. On your AD carry you put the heal, on the support you put either heal or exhaust or whatever you like. Clairvoyance is also good. Anyhow, yeah, a non-healing lane, so a lane without any heal like this is very hard to hold unless you're very good at playing your champion. And yeah, we will probably see that failing really hard here. Anyhow, Amumu jungler. Yeah, Amumu is not a very good jungler anymore. He used to be awesome in the old jungle, but nowadays not so much anymore. He's not quick enough. Late game he still has a very good CC, obviously, because, well, late game he can use his Q and his ultimate to stun your entire team and stun one guy for a pretty long time, and he does some pretty decent damage. But there are so many junglers nowadays that are just better that Amumu isn't played a whole lot, and rightfully so. So Lux going really aggressive here, but paying for that by taking a lot of damage. And I'm not even sure what they took. So she didn't take any health potions. I don't know why. I mean, she has money for, assuming that she placed the ward that she should have, or the 2 wards that she should have. She should have 2 healing potions as well. And Graves only has, oh my god, he only has the Vampiric Scepter, which is not a good starting item if you have no heal in your lane, because he's going to get owned here. Anyway, yeah, Vayne trying to pick up all of the minions, obviously. It is currently 11 to 10. Oh, 11 to 11. Oh, come on. So, or, well, Flash... no, well, the stun from Alistar coming out first, the pop-up. Then the stun from Vayne following up, and yeah, because this... this dude, Graves, only has the one... Yeah, only has the lifesteal. There's no way he can hold that. And same goes for this Lux. Yeah, it is just... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how people come up with this. They don't understand, apparently, how this should work. You should have as much healing as possible in your bottom lane, because you're going to get harassed a whole lot. That is kind of the point of the bottom lane. You have 2 champions, one of which has to focus on the minions. The other one doesn't have to focus on minions at all and can harass you all day. And in Alistar's case, that harassment is pretty decent, but also, yeah, he has healing. So he can heal up himself as well as his laning partner. And Vayne actually grabbing some, well, 1 health potion and boots now. He should have started off with boots and health potions. And Oh my god, an amplifying dome on Lux. This is just getting ridiculous. So Lux apparently only grabbing one ward really early on. She placed it now somewhere here, so either in the bush or in the river. I didn't really pay attention. And instead of going healing potions, she went for the amplifying tome, doing a little bit more damage, but really having no sustain at all. And that is just, yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible. It's all about sustain in lane. And top lane is going to get ganked here. I'm not sure who's doing the ganking there. I think both junglers are there. Yes, they are. But we are going to focus on bottom lane. So there's no way the enemy can really stand here and last hit anything. Because as you can see, they're held off at a pretty nice distance, because Alistar is there and they don't know where exactly he is. And yeah, very lucky to get that last hit off, because well, he got caught in the no vision zone from Graves. And wow, that damage, man! Come on, condemn. No, actually staying just out of range of the basic attacks and everything. But it's not going to help Graves anyway. He's going to heal up 150 here with this healing potion, but 150 is like, yeah, one attack. It's a little more than one attack, but really, it's an attack and a half. So yeah, already 3-0 as we approach, or as we are at 7 minutes here. And yeah, well, not a whole lot of things happening. Yeah, once again, Alistar getting a really easy, really easy stun off, because only the headbutt was enough to get the stun off, and then he had an additional headbutt. No, the headbutt was enough, and then the pulverize kind of, yeah, got him a second stun. And yeah, once again getting the stun on both of them here. Flash used to get out of that situation, and oh, nice heal. The heal saving him from dying there. And he's now going to get his ultimate. And there is nothing this enemy team can do. They're going to lose so hard because of this. They have no chance. And Alistar coming in from behind, giving the kill to Vayne, because, well, that's what you do. If you can help it, you should always do that. And a really nice support there. Yeah, just giving the kill to Vayne while tanking the turret. And yeah, this is just another dead Vayne. There's or not Vayne, Graves. There's no way he can do anything about that. And yeah, Alistar apparently just too strong for these guys. Because even though Vayne has been playing a good game and has been in the right spot most of the time, there's really nothing they can do about this Alistar. And yeah, there was apparently LeBlanc. I didn't recognize the skin. I thought it was Victor. But yeah, she came in, just walking in here through the ward so they could see her coming. And yeah, getting a really easy kill there. So 9 minutes in, and we're 7-0 in the bottom lane. And yeah, there's really nothing the enemy team can do at this point. Vayne being a hyper carry, which means that if she gets fed, there is nothing you can do about her. It's just like Tryndamere. The hyper carries can nuke down your entire team when they get fed, but if they don't get fed, then they're pretty worthless. Although Vayne is never worthless, unless she really doesn't know how to kill minions. But if you play Vayne and you are pretty decent at getting gold, then you should be able to carry the late game. And assuming that your team didn't feed too much, you can grab the victory anyway, no matter what the rest of the what happened the rest of the game. Anyhow, Alistar coming in from behind here, going to pick a target once again. The target is apparently Graves, but yeah, Graves ran out. And at 10 minutes we are legendary here. And Rammus is being kind of annoying little whining bitch. Because these kind of things happen, and I should have seen that coming in this selection. Going a bot lane that has no healing. Come on. I mean, no healing is not so much a problem, but if you then don't pick heal as a summoner skill, and if you don't go any items that provide healing, what's this Rammus doing? Rammus coming in at 100 HP or so. So, yeah. So, he first complains about the bottom lane being bad, and then he runs in at like 100 HP? I don't understand. So, getting all of the minions before they even reach the turret here, and just dodging the shots. Well, he didn't actually dodge that, I guess. Because he still got hit by it. But just doing the damage to the minions, and Alistar holding everyone back. Alistar popping his ultimate, because that's what it's for, and LeBlanc dying once again. Come on. Come on. Go get her. No, she gets out. But yeah, Vayne is still at full health, so it doesn't really matter. They're taking tower shots all the time. And they're now just going to walk out of this, because, well, what else are they going to do, the enemy team? I mean, nothing's going to happen here. But yeah, now Alistar might be in a bit of trouble, but they still have heal, so yeah. It's not really risky, and so far Vayne hasn't been in any trouble yet. Has double buffs even from the Rammus gank coming in. The Rammus gank at 100 HP. And there we go. Getting another kill here on... He doesn't actually get the kill this time, so... Yeah, and if you're really behind by this much, so if you're ever in a game like this and you're behind by this much, just ignore bot lane. Just go farm your own lane, go kill some turrets on the other lanes, because you cannot stop this unless you group up, and the enemy team is not going to let you group up. So yeah, they're going to take out the turret now, which is something that should have happened a long time ago if you are the red team here. Because if you are the red team, you want that turret to fall, because you want to have the ability to farm away from that first turret. That first turret is way too dangerous for you to be at. You want to farm right here, where it's nice and safe, and you have the protection of your jungler. And yeah, by now, of course, with 16 to 4, there's nothing they can do anymore. But they should have let that first turret fall, and yeah. Whatever. This Rammus is just a whiny little bitch. It's really annoying, but yeah, well, you have these people, and normally yeah, normally I would report these kind of guys because they are way more annoying than feeders on my team. I mean, you have feeders on every team and in every level of play. But that's not the problem. The problem is, I mean, everyone has bad games, but these bad mentalities are really not what you want in this game. And therefore I report this Rammus rather than the bot laners, even if they are on my team. Getting another kill here on the Lux. But really, even though they fed so much, they're 0 and 5, 0 and 6. The amount of gold they gave away is not that big of a deal. The fact that they haven't farmed is a much bigger deal. But the rest of the team hasn't farmed either. So that's kind of what's losing them the game, the inability to farm. And of course, yeah, well, by this time, Vayne is so farmed that it really, yeah, it doesn't matter anymore. Nothing matters anymore, because Alistar has been keeping away this whole enemy team and finally goes down. But Vayne is still there, and Vayne is the one doing the damage, so it doesn't even matter that Alistar gets killed once. Because by now, yeah, you can see the minion farm here. 102 versus 32. And then I guess we can add the 18, so together they have a nice 50 minion kills, which is half of what Vayne has. And yes, they gave away about, I don't know, 900 gold, something like that each. So yeah, that's a good amount of gold, plus the assist gold, which is another 58% more. But in general, that is not the problem. I mean, getting 2 dragons will probably equalize that gold. But yeah, that was indeed another 300 gold because Graves just killed Alistar, and that was really not a smart choice. And I really wish they would have muted this this Rammus, so I don't have to watch all of his stupid comments all the time. But yeah, well, that's the community, I guess. Rammus thinking that he's a pro player and that he never makes mistakes. Oh, it's going really low here, but yeah, it's not enough to kill Vayne. It's so sad, but hang on. So Rammus is complaining. He's 1 and 2, has 56 minions. I guess he is doing the best on his team, but still not good. He went for Thornmail first, which is not a big deal for Vayne to handle, because yeah, Vayne just has lifesteal. And it doesn't do any damage to her. It reduces the lifesteal, sure, but it's not going to kill her. And yeah, just because Rammus is really tanky and doesn't die a whole lot doesn't make him a good player. And nice steal there on Amumu's part. So they're going to take out this inhibitor and yeah, be done with this game, I guess. I wonder if they can actually finish it before the surrender comes out, because the surrender has to come out at 20 minutes. I mean, you're not going to play longer than the 20 minutes. And yeah, now that Graves is worth money again, it is kind of easy for Vayne to get a huge amount of gold. Because Graves is not nearly in the same category as this Vayne. So Rammus killing the Alistar here, which means Rammus is now worth 300 again, after dying 4 times. 129 minions. Mordekaiser has been doing a good job of farming up, and yeah, that's the most important thing. I mean, if you look at the minions, nobody did well. Rammus, if he was so pro, should be at 150 minions as well, or well, I guess about 120, Because if the maximum is 140, as a jungler you normally get a little less, but so yeah, nice ultimate there by Mordekaiser, but he dies anyway. So at least Rammus is doing some good work here, but yeah, he's still going to die to this Vayne, even though he has Thornmail. I mean, that's just foreshotting a Rammus. But this is what Vayne does. Vayne is just a really good hyper carry, and if you feed her, it's going to be really hard to man. It's going to be really hard to ever stop her, because these minion kills would have been enough in this game to carry them. Even if she had 0 kills, if you have 130 minions and the enemy team only has 40 each, then you're going to win anyway. So they're going to take out this whole the whole enemy base. They're not going to win before the 20 minutes, but it's going to be close. They focused a little too much on the champion kills to actually get the Nexus before this and before the 20 minutes. Amumu jumping in just to get that additional kill, and they end at 20:05 or something like that. But this was just, yeah, pure ownage, and I think it's pretty fun to see every now and then, but it's not really interesting to watch. This game was over by, I guess, the 4-minute mark. Well, actually it was over the moment Graves and Lux bought their items. Because having a Graves plus Lux lane is kinda possible, but you need to have you need to have support items on Lux, so wards, healing potions and the fairy charm. And you need to have boots and potions on Graves, and that way you can run away from the harassment, and if you don't get harassed really early on, you can ward against Alistar. But yeah, they didn't do that because she only bought 1 ward and didn't place it until after the first time she died. And then she placed it in a river where the threat wasn't coming from. The threat was coming from the Alistar in the bush. She should have warded the bushes. And yeah, because they had no sustain at all, they got killed like the first 5 times. And then finally, when they had boots and potions and had a decent position, Vayne was so fed that they really couldn't do anything anymore. And yeah, if you're already up against people that you're probably not going to beat, go defensive. Don't go offensive like this. Yeah, these guys did, because it really doesn't work. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. GG.